Welcome back everyone to another Penguin Z Play Zone video, and today is my Sonic 3 spoiler review. And when I say spoiler, I mean spoilers. So y'all don't complain in the comment section saying, "Oh, thanks buddy for spoiling the movie for me." Well, I've said it in the thumbnail, title, and right now. So don't blame me if you're seeing this video. It's because you've seen the movie, or you don't care about the movie. You're just trying to watch me because you want to find out every little detail about this movie. Well, get your popcorn, relax, get your lemonade, and enjoy the show. So, like always, I'm gonna give you all a countdown. So if you're still here, I'm about to get into spoilers in 3, 2, 1, and this movie right here is out of this world, and I mean literally. First things first, the beginning of the movie goes by like this, okay? They don't give you no time to be like, oh, let's see what our characters were doing, and I kind of like that because the reason they did this was probably because they kind of showed us how our characters were doing in the Knuckles TV show, okay? If you didn't see that, I mean, it was a waste of time. I'm glad they didn't give us a full 10-20 minutes of the movie just to show us what happened in the Knuckles TV series. Like, what's the point of doing it? I love how the movie just goes straight to the point, okay? First scene is literally with Shadow, and it shows how Shadow is gonna be a menace in this movie, which he is. And Keanu Reeves, like I've been saying, has cooked again, and he went crazy with the role. His voice has this deep, just oh my, just it kind of scares me. And one that I really like about it is how Shadow did not make any jokes. He maybe made like little things that you could laugh about, because you know, you could be like, oh, that's kind of funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny. It kind of wasn't like Knuckles funny, where Knuckles, he's funny because he has no idea what he's doing. Yeah, but Shadow, he kind of knows what he's doing, and he's just funny because he's kind of like, you look like me. Why do you look like me? Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles fight Shadow for the first time, and I've already seen the clip, so I mean, there's no point for me to break it down, but basically, they get just destroyed, you know, and Shadow and Sonic, they get into a fight by themselves. Sonic just chases Shadow, and what happens is Shadow has his gun still, and he has the gun for maybe like 4 seconds. Yeah. I mean, it is a kid's movie. I mean, what was Shadow gonna do? I mean, he wasn't gonna shoot Sonic. It just would have been cool if we saw Shadow with a gun more. Shadow and Sonic, they fight for a second. The fight is cool and showed how this movie was gonna be in fights wise, and I thought that's how, you know, that might have been the best fight. The final fight's gonna be fire. The final fight was fire, and when I mean fire, literally fire. Basically, after this, they didn't talk to this old guy, you know, I forgot his name, but they killed him off. It wasn't a kill that was like, oh, really popular in my opinion. Like, yes, it was a big kill, but it wasn't like, oh my god, they killed him. They oh my. All because I guess this guy gave Sonic like the card. Now the whole army thinks Sonic killed him. So yeah, now they're wanted. Don't know why I just thought about this. Why didn't the military go to Tom and Maddie? Because, I mean, they basically own them. What? But in this time, basically, the person that does kill this old guy, you don't see his face. I already knew who he was, but he's on a motorcycle. Pew pew. They chase him down. And it shows us that it was Agent Stone. And if you do not know who Agent Stone is, he's the main and the only really worker for Robotnik in these past 3 movies, and he's just been pushed around. So I'm so glad he actually got some work here. He then shows us Robotnik, aka Jim Carrey, and bro's fat. I mean, it's kind of like the how the video games are, so I'll take it. In this time, we see Shadow, and this is how I kind of like this part, is they show Shadow his backstory, but a little bit. They don't show us all his full backstory in one play. They show us a little bit, and another little bit, and another little bit. So by the end of the movie, and I mean not in the movie, in the beginning of the fight, before, you know, the final fight, you can understand, oh damn, damn, this is gonna be a good fight. It was. Shadow meets somebody, and we'll get to that person right now. Basically, Sonic and Robotnik and Shadow and all of them, they're all like, okay, we're looking for the same person, because Robotnik is trying to take down the other guy, because this other guy stole his robots. So yes, they try to get him. Look, the story's not like anything crazy, but it's kind of interesting. Basically, they get there and they all go their separate ways, and let's just say Shadow just knocks all of them out. Knuckles was funny in this scene. There's no such thing as a friendly ghost. If you know, you know. Yeah, this scene was really funny, and this whole movie right here, this whole part of the movie, I enjoyed, but also didn't enjoy at the same time. I feel like it was a little too funny, and some of the jokes were just not it, but most of the jokes were pretty funny. Right there is where we see Robotnik and his papa meet for the first time ever. And that's something interesting, okay? In the games, Robotnik knows he has a papa, you know, like he was there in his life, but not for a long time. This movie shows that Robotnik never met his father, never knew he had a father, and grew up like that. That's one thing I liked, okay? He had three characters. We had three characters in this movie, and that is Sonic, where he lost a family member in the beginning of his life, but he moved on to be a good person. We have Shadow, that lost a important figure to his life, and he became evil, revengeful. And you have Robotnik that never had somebody like that in his life and became evil. I like how there's three things, and all three characters kind of had the same exact origin story, but all turned into a different character. Basically, they all talk about their like, oh, I'm gonna do this and this and this, and you guys cannot stop me. And then they kind of, I mean, not even they, Shadow just throws a black hole in the middle of nowhere and almost kills Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. They throw a coin and there, they somehow get to Tom and Maddie's, I guess. That scene is funny. It's already in the trailer though, so there's no point to talk about it. But it is funny how when they were gone, okay, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, when they were gone, Tom and Maddie were just doing some random things, aka making puppets, making Donut Lord sweaters, and even I forgot what the other things were. Some stupid things they were making. The puppet was hilarious.
You should have found another one.
Basically, all because they're so bored, they're like, yes, I want to do anything. Please, Sonic, just tell me what to do. Now they're all going to London, and they're breaking into this big place, and this is where the movie gets good. They all break into the place. This time, they find out that the Robotniks are in the building when they are speaking, okay? And this, I think, is the only time in the movie where it's just like, okay, they're just trying to be funny. They were funny, but they were trying to be funny, waste some time, and they did, but why? Why do you need to do that? Basically, Robotnik and Papa Robotnik, they both just start having a dance battle. Like, why are you having a dance battle in lasers that can easily kill you? What? But besides that, okay, they all try to get the thingamajigger, and Sonic is like, I'm done, so bro just goes boom boom bop. All the characters somehow just get into one spot and basically all start floating, or they're just stuck to the ground. And Tom, Maddie, and Tails are stuck to the ground. Robotnik and this other military lady, they're trying to get the car while Sonic is trying to save Tom, Maddie, and Tails because they're about to get killed by long wires in concrete. Sonic somehow does this, and I don't know why he didn't do anything else. Like, bro can literally pause time, basically. Bro saves them, but couldn't get the card. What is the point? We've all seen Sonic 1, I think, and we've seen the bar scene. Sonic literally froze time. Why can't he freeze time and take the card? Did y'all forget about that? Basically, they lose the card, and Tom is like, let me be a good person, and let me turn into the old guy, and I can get that card back. So what happens is he turns to the old guy, goes to the military lady, and is like, I need the card now. And then she's like, I thought you died. Well, I need the card. And then she's like, oh, okay. And then he gets the card, okay? Then he's about to go back to Sonic, but guess what happens? Shadow goes crashing from the roof and then goes, Agent somebody, you killed Maria, so I'm gonna kill you. And then bro just punches him, and it shows Tom, and Sonic gets there, and he's like, what did you do? And then Tom almost dies. Honestly, in my opinion, they should have killed Tom. Look, I'm not being the guy that's like, okay, kill Tom. He's a bad kid. He was a good character, yes, but why show us Tom almost died? And I'm about to get to that, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. Actually, I'll talk about it now, okay? Why almost kill Tom? And saying if Tom didn't die, okay? Like, he did. Sonic almost murdered Shadow, and he would have killed Shadow and killed both Robotniks, and Tom would have been alive. Then Sonic would just be on a rampage for no reason. I mean, I guess that's what they wanted to do, but who cares? Basically, then, this is the scene where it's really Sonic being mad, and I kind of like that, because, I mean, yes, Sonic is cool being the nice little kid, basically, but no, I want my Sonic that's being cocky, being like, oh, I'm the fastest human being alive, and what are you? Sonic's not being cocky, he's being mean, bro. He's like, give me the Master Emerald, or I'm gonna kill you. Like, basically, Knuckles and Sonic are about to get to a fight, and I'm like, I want this! And, Knuckles basically said, I promised this, you promised that, I am gonna stick to the promise, but you can ruin it. And they did it. When Knuckles said the Master Emerald is protected by the best warrior of all time, that could only be one person. Yes, it was Wade. It was him. He's just playing hockey with this Master Emerald, and bro's like, Sonic, I can't really give it to you because, and Sonic just, this scene was funny, bro. Sonic just rips it away from him, and he's like, well, I tried my best. That scene was like a really funny scene. Sonic goes Super Saiyan and goes into space. You heard me. But yes, I don't think I talked about it, but Robotnik and Dr. Robotnik, Dr. Robotnik and Older Robotnik and Shadow are now in space because they got the key card thingies and they're about to blow up Earth. Also, they left Agent Stone, so I'm so sorry, Agent Stone. He was supposed to be like a main character, but he's not no more. They're about to blow up Earth, basically, until they're like, is that a star? Are those missiles? And then Jim Carrey, Robotnik, picks up his little thing that he took from Sonic and says, it's him. And this is where the movie gets good. The whole fight is like an anime scene straight from Dragon Ball Z. Sonic comes through the window, literally just grabs Shadow, bro, and starts yelling and dragging him, bro. And they're like, and he's like, blah, 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 I'm gonna kill you. And Shadow's like, oh, and I thought you were the good one. And then they landed, I don't even know where they landed. They landed somewhere on Earth where it was literally like volcanoes. And, bro, Sonic is just mad. He's trying to kill this Shadow, and Shadow does a full Konnichiwa and takes the emeralds away from him. Not lying. Shadow does a Konnichiwa, like I said, and the emeralds are just in the sky. Shadow and Sonic are like, I need the emeralds, and both jump for them. They both go Super Saiyan. Oh my god. Both go Super Saiyan and start flying one way from the Earth to another way to the Earth to another way to the Earth until they're everywhere, bro. They go from Egypt, they go to Paris, they go everywhere, bro. And you can just see it from what? You can see it from space, and they're just flying, bro. And it's like, oh my god. And then they land in this one spot. I don't know where it's called, but they land there. And Shadow, bro, he's floating, and he's just he's talking his mind, bro. He's talking to Sonic. He's like, you're supposed to be the good one. What happened to all your friends? You left them, didn't you? And I thought you cared for them. Especially with that one. What was his name? Tom. Sonic then just gets up and goes uppercut and sends Shadow to the moon. I'm not lying. He sends him to the moon. Oh my god. Sends him to the moon. And Shadow loses Super Saiyan. He lost the Super Saiyan. And Sonic was about to kill him. Bro had him on the chest and was about to go boom. But they played back the scene of, what's it called? Tom saying, it's not about what's up here. It's about what's in here. And he stopped. And then Shadow's like, why did you do this? And I'm kind of glad this is what they did, okay? Because I didn't want it to be exactly like the Knuckles way, okay? Knuckles found out, oh, these people are evil. I'm done. I'm going to go with Sonic, blah, blah, blah. Shadow found out they're probably evil, but I'm still going to do it. How the way Shadow doesn't go full Sonic, but he helps him, you know? And that's how I want it to be. I don't want Shadow being on Team Sonic. Shadow should be solo, but if he needs help from Team Sonic, he goes to Team Sonic. And if Team Sonic needs Shadow, Shadow comes help them. I think that's how it should be. But basically, they have a whole talk. And then, oh my god, they both team up and try to beat Robotnik. And basically, during this time, the Robotnik storyline, it was funny, yes, but like, I think that's just the main part, to be funny. And to be evil, but I'll talk about it right now. The main Robotnik finds out that why am I saying Doctor? Papa Robotnik is trying to blow up the Earth and them. So Robotnik is like, I don't want to do this. I'm trying to be good now, and then they they get into a stupid fight. Yes, when I mean stupid fight, I mean a stupid fight. Okay, like, bro, like, it's funny, yes, but it's stupid. I don't want to talk about it no more. Let's just talk about Shadow and Sonic, because then they both go Super Saiyan and start defeating these robots like crazy, and they just start flying like Dragon Ball Z characters and just start beating them, and it's like, I love my life. And really, that's how it is, okay? Robotnik's about to die, so he literally falls into space, and Knuckles and Tails saves him, and they then just throw. No, actually, they don't throw. They use a super Sonic little thingamajigger and put it. They put it in order Robotnik's butt. It kind of sends him into the zone, and it kills him. Never thought I would ever say that. But during this time, Shadow and Sonic are now protecting Earth from this huge laser that's about to kill them all, okay? And they're aiming it to the other way, and let's just say Eggman pissed on the moon. Yeah, he pissed on the moon, and then Shadow and Eggman decided to sacrifice themselves, basically, and they stay inside while Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles go back to Earth while they sacrifice them. Basically, what happens, if you have not played the games, you guys should all know that this scene is where, this whole movie, at the end when they're in space, Eggman, he goes on television and says, I pissed on the moon, but basically, not really, but he just says that, and yes, that happened, but it was Eggman saying everything good about Agent Stone, and finally, Agent Stone gets some love in this franchise. The movie ends there. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles all race, and the movie ends with a Jelly Roll song, so that's cool. One thing that I am wondering, okay, two things actually. First, what happened to the Master Emerald, okay? They don't talk about it, and, I mean, we don't see it at all in the movie. So, is Sonic, like, is it still in him somewhere? I don't know. Like, does Shadow still have it? Because, last thing I know, Sonic just turned blue, okay? And Shadow, I'll have to get into that right now. Let's talk about the post-credit scene and the end-credit scene. In the post-credit scene, it literally starts off right how the movie ends. And Sonic has found out he kind of passed the finish line, you know? He's kind of in New York now, and he's kind of like, oh, I think I should go back home. But out of nowhere, from space, you see Metal Sonic land, and oh my god, my theater was clapping already, okay? And this is not even where the movie gets better. Metal Sonic is there, and this is where you see a little bit of that cocky Sonic, because he's like, if you're trying to beat the fastest hedgehog alive, you're gonna need to try to better. And then there's more. There's more Metal Sonics. maybe 20 of them, maybe 10 of them. I don't know. There's a lot of them. And they're about to kill Sonic. And I thought this was the post-credit scene ends. And then, that's it. No. Amy comes out of nowhere with her hammer and goes swap, swap. And kills all the Metal Sonics. And oh my. You just see Amy take off that hood. And it's Amy. And it's like, oh my god. This franchise is cooking. One thing is, I hope they make Male Sonic more stronger, okay? Because right there, Amy just destroyed 20 of them like nothing. And I feel like Metal Sonic should be stronger because he's supposed to be compared to Sonic and all these other people. I'm thinking what they should do is like a murder mystery kind of, but like just a mystery. I think they have a lot of these Metal Sonics, right? But only one of those Metal Sonics are the real Metal Sonic that is powerful and all that stuff. So, they don't know which one they're going to go against. Is it going to be a normal Metal Sonic where you can easily defeat him? Or is it going to be the real Metal Sonic that is going to be a hard character to beat? I don't know, but it looks like Amy is going to be introduced to Team Sonic. Then, in the end credit scene, okay, something so small, but so big. It kind of just shows that Shadow is alive, it just shows Shadow with his feet enter there and pick up his ring, okay? But the thing with this, it also shows Shadow does not have the Super Saiyan no more, okay? So, what happened to the Master Emerald? I do not know, because it's kind of gone now. Other question is Jim Carrey's Eggman gonna come back to the Sonic universe, okay? And I think with Sonic 4, I don't think he should. I don't think he should come back for Sonic 4. But I do think, actually, I think he should come back with a cameo. Like, back before he died, he had a protocol that if he actually did die, Metal Sonics would come out. And I think that should be a flashback. But I don't think they should bring him back to life yet. I think they'll bring in Silver whenever they do, and that will show how they can go back in time and time travel and stuff. But for now, for this 4th movie, and maybe even for the 5th movie, keep Eggman dead for now. That's it, y'all. This might have been the longest video I've done in movies ever. So, yes, I just wasted maybe 30 minutes of your guys' time, but that is it, y'all. Yep. We'll see you guys tomorrow, because tomorrow's video is going to be a Christmas special, so be ready for that one. But yeah, guys, I'm Penguin Z Plays. Like always, peace out, everyone.